This is the download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news of the business of podcasting, brought to you by Spreaker from iHeart. I'm Gavin Gaddis, reporting to you from a hallway at Podcast Movement. A brief note before we get started, just want to give a heads up. Because of traveling restrictions, we're just not going to do a daily on Thursday. If anything breaks on Thursday, we will cover it in the Friday recap. Here's what you need to know for today, Tuesday, August 20th. First up, UTA alum Kristin Myers joins podcast research firm Sounds Profitable, as principal. Myers joined Sounds Profitable after working as UTA's Executive Director of Business Development and Podcasts. Her move to Sounds Profitable was officially announced at the opening day sessions for Podcast Movement in Washington, D.C. With Myers on board, Sounds Profitable aims to extend the business of audio into adjacent industries such as film, books, and nonprofits. Next up, music library Thrumm launches at Podcast Movement 2024. Podcast host, producer, and composer Lindsey Graham, not the other one, has launched Thrumm, a subscription-based music library designed for podcasters, documentarians, and, quote, people with a story to tell, end quote. Thrumm's library of thousands of tracks are sorted by their narrative function into genres like exposition, resolution, and tension to enable editors to find the best fit for their scene. Every composition has been built using complementary keys and tempos, meaning Thrumm's library is fully compatible with itself. Next up, advertising spend in Australia's automotive sector up 8%. According to new Nielsen ad intent and consumer media view data, annual ad spend for the automotive sector in Australia is up to 690 million Australian dollars as of June. Divided up among different media channels, radio gets 12% of that budget and social media gets 9%. As studies like The Media Moves the Message have shown, podcast advertising has excellent lower funnel metrics. Given the industry's burgeoning growth in Australia, podcasting could be selling cars alongside radio. Next up, Alex Cooper inks multi-year deal with SiriusXM for Call Her Daddy and exclusive content as podcaster ends run with Spotify. The new multi-year deal will have Cooper produce exclusive content for SiriusXM Media, which is expected to start publishing in 2025. SXM will replace Spotify as Cooper's distribution and advertising partner, with exclusive rights for advertising, distribution, content, and live events for Cooper's flagship show Call Her Daddy and other podcasts on Cooper's Unwill network. Finally, what's new from Megaphone? New updates include the launch of contextual targeting, allowing Megaphone publishers to target or exclude campaigns based on episode-level topics. The topics will be automatically generated using Spotify classification tech and can be applied to any direct sales campaign. In addition, Megaphone now allows for section-level editing, allowing publishers to dynamically insert baked-in host-read ad segments. As for the rest of the news, Paul Riesmandel is now president of Signal Hill Insights. The IAB has announced a webinar on August 27th at 2 p.m. EST called Podcasting in the Creator Economy, where influence drives purpose. Sister has purchased majority share of Campside Media. Apple to launch podcast Scamtown from the directors of McMillions. OpenMind has announced Horoscope Weekly, produced by Pave Studios, and CEO School has joined the Forward Network, according to a release from AdLarge. Be sure to check out the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The download is written and produced by Newton Shadowcotty, Brian Barletta, Gavin Gaddis, that's me, and Tom Webster. This episode is hosted on Spreaker. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis in a loud hallway. Download us again tomorrow.